Hey everyone, so it's 12:10 a.m. here in New York. So that means it's Easter Sunday already on the east side. So everybody else, you got a few more hours and then it'll be Easter Sunday for you, for the ones that celebrate Easter. So happy Easter to those that it's after midnight for them and you're wide awake just like me. So my insomnia is really bad tonight. It sucks. Uh, I took the antibiotic and I just was not feeling it after that. And TMI, that's been giving me constipation too. And I took some Dulcolax and it ain't done shit for me either. So I don't care. So I figured, why don't I just distract myself by making some videos? And these videos are friends only. Okay, because I don't need certain people, little stalkers, uh, stalking my accounts. And seriously, I don't. Okay, I don't need toxic, backstabbing, gaslighting, manipulative people being nosy. Okay? So, let's talk about what's been going on. As most of you know, I used to work at the Salvation Army thrift store. I bumped up to assistant store manager, never got properly trained, kind of winged it. And, I had little errors here and there with my paperwork, but it never, had anything to do with missing money or, with the figures and everything. So I got write-ups because my figures didn't add up to how it was supposed to be. And what sucks is when you do cashier reports, if you get the cashier report too early without waiting, your numbers are going to be off. And you never know. So I worked off of, the numbers from cashier reports and everything and this and that. And then I got write-ups because, I was like off on my numbers. Okay, maybe properly train me. Instead of just throwing me in a position that I have no clue how to do your paperwork. I've been in management before and I've never had this problem. Of course, last time I was in management, I was actually properly trained. So I started to notice in, I want to say, January and February, I started to notice that a new girl that started working at our location, who happens to be the sister of a store manager at another location, was trying to get my position as assistant store manager. I busted my ass as assistant store manager. I pulled so many overtimes. I worked for a whole month, working open to close, all because the store manager was out sick. And, I didn't even get a thank you. I didn't get a, good job or anything, whatever. But then I also started to notice the secretive little meetings that they had in the back room. There was 3 of them, okay? We got the one that was pricing clothes. We got the one that was trying to gun for my job. And we got the store manager, all hiding back there, talking shit about coworkers, talking shit about customers, being toxic, being manipulative. They're being disgusting. That's all I got to say. Now, they thought we couldn't hear them up at the register, but they were talking loud enough where I could hear them having their conversations in the production area. I could hear it at my register. And when I walk by, the wall there, that's where they're behind and could hear them with plain as day. You people are talking shit, but yet you're not lowering your voice. We can hear you. And March 19th, here it comes. March 19th, I got into work at 10 o'clock. Logged in, did everything I was supposed to, started, working on the floor, organizing the store, keeping it clean, keeping it a little organized. And what do I get at 12 o'clock? What do I get at 12 o'clock? I get called into the office. And the store manager says to me, I hate to have to do this, but I'm going to have to let you go. Apparently, it wasn't working out with me being a manager. Well, you didn't properly train me, so. Now, if my customer service is great, my sales are great, and I do my damn job, especially pulling overtime, shouldn't you demote the person back down to sales and not just terminate them? Somebody explain that one? I know everything's at will and all that stupid bullshit, but you're going to terminate me because you didn't properly train me. So I got my stuff. I informed a couple people that I got terminated. Walked out the door. Called my husband to find out where he was because he was had to pick up a friend. And I walked home in the rain. So there is a video of me walking home in the rain on March 19th. I have the rainbow umbrella. So yeah, I got terminated because I was not properly trained on how to do their damn paperwork. Here's the kicker. It's been rumored that the one employee that I said was gunning for my position has my position now. Talk about backstab. Now that's why I said in the last video, watch who you talk to. Watch who you think is your friends, especially coworkers. So yeah, that's what's been going on because I worked with a bunch of backstabbers, gaslighters, manipulators, toxic people, racist people, and they wonder why nobody wants to stay there. It's the way they treat the employees. So unless you're an ass kisser, you might as well go somewhere else to work. Now, we'll talk about that later, but right now, I gotta find out what my cats are into. So, bye for now.